Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys all had a great Christmas. Today, we are looking at the NBA Prize Picks plays for Tuesday, December the 26th. Had a good day yesterday, a very good day. If you used the KD free square, you went 6 for 6. If not, 5 and 1, the under 14 rebounds, assists. Durant finished with 15. Basically played the entire second half until getting subbed out with like 40 seconds left. And like a couple minutes left, he had a rebound, and then he threw a alley pass to Booker, which it counted as assist. So finished with 15, but still productive. If, like I said, if you had the free square on Durant, hope you use that as well. I know it's got some screenshots of people using that. But let's go ahead and get into today's. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please share with the like button, subscribe if you haven't already. You can check out other links in the description. I got 6 picks today. First pick that we are looking at is I am going to be going over to Clint Capella, and I'm taking him over points and rebounds. His number is at 24.5. He's been super productive for them recently. His matchup is against the Bulls and against Vooch, who is questionable, but I think he'll play. Vooch typically always plays. He hasn't missed a game in a couple years. And he's missed a game with injury in a couple years. And Capella in this one, Trae Young is questionable, but they are just missing some of their other role pieces, especially like Hunter's been out for a bit, and they still have Jalen Johnson is questionable, so we'll see if he's able to be back. But Capella's been great with just rebounding, just rebounding and getting some easy lobs from Trae Young. And matchup against Vooch, he's crushed him. Looking at just the last 3 appearances, he's hit this number, all 3 of them. Speaking of Vooch, I think he's a good play on the other side. He is questionable, but both of these guys have had a lot of good numbers against one another, Vooch and Capella, in their history, especially in their recent history. So without Levine, I'm going to say that Vooch is a guy that can get you 23 points and assists. He can get you 20 points on his own, and typically with the assists, his number's at 3. He can get you 3 to 4, if not more than that. He's a pretty good assist getter for a big man. If he gets hot from the outside, can knock down some threes. And, without Levine, there are some shots to go around. It's basically Kobe White, Vooch, and DeRozan as your 3 main offensive pieces. And then Patrick Williams can chip in. Caruso might come with a big game every once in a while. But for the most part, Vooch is going to get his shots. And Capella's going to get his rebounds. And he's going to get some easy baskets. So going with both centers in that game. Going over to Detroit for our third pick. I got actually a couple Detroit players. Kade Cunningham. He actually got a pretty close spread. Not going to see that very often for a lot of these Pistons games. It's 6.5. They're at home. They're trying to snap their historic losing streak. It's going to reach 27 games if they do not come through tonight. They played well last game against Brooklyn. Just their defense has been poor. They scored well offensively, and Brooklyn's a team that doesn't play great defense. So I'm thinking Kade can get you at least 23 points in this one. He's basically trying to put it on his back, just trying to break out of this losing streak. And they don't have too many great players. So Kade is a guy that if they are going to put up 115, 120 points, he's going to have a good portion of them. And their second best player is Bojan Bogdanovic. He's a guy that will play high minutes in the 30s, like 35 to 39 you can expect in any sort of close game. A lot of blowouts for the Pistons this year, but assuming this one is somewhat close at home with them trying to come through, I'm going to take him over points and rebounds. He's not much of an assist getter. He's really just going to score, and I think he can get you some rebounds, especially if he's going to be playing, the minutes that he has been playing, 35 to 37, 38, 39. Go ahead and take the overs on both of them. Our fifth pick, I am taking Ja Morant. It's already 4th game back, and it's already his 2nd appearance against the Pelicans. Played well in the first one with 34 points in his return, had the game winner. We know that. But I'm taking him over points, rebounds, and assists. The Grizzlies trying to make up for lost time without Ja Morant. He's come in, and they haven't lost since. And it's just been a lot of great games for Morant against the Pacers that didn't shoot the ball particularly well. But if he shot even close to his normal point per game average, he was going to hit his PRA prop because he still gave you 5 rebounds. And in that game, he still gave you good assists with 8, so just didn't score well, which, this matchup against the Pelicans, you're going to see a high-scoring game. You're going to see both teams do well. Only 19 that game typically is going to be in the mid-20s almost every game. So we got Clint Capella over, we got Vooch over, we got Kade over, we got Bojan Bogdanovic over, and we got Ja Morant over. And then for our last pick, this one, there's definitely some other ways to go. We got some questionable pieces. So you might not be exactly sure which side you want to go to. You got a lot of questionable centers. Karl Anthony Towns is questionable, so that if he's out, then you can definitely look to one. They do put up Rudy Gobert's prop. He'd look good, but Anthony Edwards would look a little bit better. Definitely not having Cat there, who will take the second most shots on the team. But then for the final pick, we are going to be going over to a points prop. And this one, I am going to be taking the over points. I'm going to be going on a little bit of a later game. If Trae Young plays, I think he looks pretty good. But for this pick, give me the over points points on Terry Rozier. I think you can take his points and assists if you want to as well. The matchup is against the Clippers. A little bit tougher defensively when they are playing well, but Rozier is their main source of offense without LaMelo. So he plays big minutes. He takes 20-plus shots almost every game. So points look good. Points, rebounds, and assists is fine, but I think the points and assists is where I'm going to go because 30, it's at 30. His line is at 6.5 assists. He's kind of, if that hits, you expect 7. If his points hits, I think that will be 24, so that's 31. But you can get both at 29.5. I get 30. A little bit of a discount, so those are my 6 picks today. Over 24.5 points and rebounds on Clint Capella. 22.5 points and assists on Nikola Vucevic. 22.5 points for Kade Cunningham. Over 22.5 points and rebounds for Bojan Bogdanovic. Over 42.5 for PRA for Ja Morant. And over 29.5 points and assists for Terry Rozier. Best of luck if you're using. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you all next time.